there's so much going on around the world. Please pray for peace and voice your support for the people that are rising up in the streets in Iran. This is the most violent uprising in Iran since 1975. And 1979 is when the students of the Islamic Republic decided to stand up and bring their old pal Ayatollah Khomeini back. And that's what created this Islamic State. Iran it's Persia. It is such a rich, rich history and has an understanding of freedom and intellectualism. And I mean, this is not a backwater people by any chance of, by any stretch of the imagination. Rich, rich culture. These people, some of these probably were part of the revolution in 79, fighting for the overthrow of the Shah. Now they're in the streets saying, we do not want Islamic law. We want the Islamic State abolished. And millions of them are out in force right now. And about 1,000 of them have been just gunned down in the streets. There's hundreds of these protests happening in hundreds of cities all across Iran. And the sources are telling us now that the Iranian National Guard is just going in and they're taking these smaller ones in smaller cities and they're just gunning everybody down with machine guns. And then when the loved ones come to claim the bodies, they're still there and they say, oh, that's your husband, that's your son, that's your daughter. Yeah, well, you owe us for the bullets. See, they've got 4 holes in them. You owe us the price for 4 bullets. Just to rub salt in the wound and to show they're in charge. It's grotesque what's happening. 7,000 people have been swept up and put into prison.
Do you think there's any chance that this actually results in the overturn?
Yes.
You do?
I do. If Trump reacts right, I do.
And so far you think he has, right?
I think he has. I mean, it's what Obama didn't do.
Right.
You know, we are crushing them on sanctions right now. So their value of their dollar, if you will, was 30,000 reals to $1 under Obama. Under Trump, it's 130,000 reals to $1. The price of milk and meat and cheese and everything that you would need up 70% in just the last few months. And gas was the last, now they're like, we can't even drive. And you're spending all this money on these foreign wars that we don't want anybody. We don't want the caliphate. We don't even want the republic here. And they're starting to get even some of the religious people, which I don't think they had in 2008. So they're getting some of the religious people, not the clerics, but they're getting some of the religious people that are saying enough is enough. And I think if we stand strong, I think they go free.
It's interesting because I'm optimistic. Obviously, it's a terrible regime, and we've been rooting for the actual people of Iran to have a chance at freedom for a very long time. However, we've also seen over that time how many opportunities for freedom have been acquired and then also wasted. I mean,
well,
so
it's usually
often.
when you have a turnover of a free state into a totalitarian state. Usually lasts about 80 years. So we're at the halfway point. They might have to have that entire generation pass that remembers it at all before they have a chance to freedom. I hope that's not true. And if we stand strong and let the people in Iran know we're behind you, it gives them the strength to hold on and to keep moving forward.